All right, let's see. What do we got here? McDonald's employee fired for not serving customer wearing MAGA hat, Make America Great Again hat. And this is our McDonald's employee here. Well, former McDonald's employee. Let's hear what she has to say in her video. Very interesting.
What a day, what a week. We had a guy come in today wearing a fucking MAGA hat, and I walked away from the register. And I said, nope, not waiting on him, not handing him food, not making him food, absolutely not. Yeah, I have a red shirt on, but it's my work shirt and my company's on the side. But other than that, I don't think I really own any red shirts. It's all dark. But I'm like, no. And honestly, anytime anyone does walk in with a hat like that on, I walk away. I don't care if I get it right now. I don't care. If you have the balls to wear that around, especially with everything that's been going on lately, you're a fucking idiot. And I'm not going to wait on you. It's not going to happen.
What do y'all think about this video? What do y'all think? My name is DotSale. My name is DotSale. I appreciate y'all family. This is Lunch and News with DotSale. We do live streams every day. But I definitely wanted to cover this. We do standalone videos like this as well. So I wanted to look at this video and get a better understanding of this woman's mindset going into why she would refuse to serve somebody based off of the attire that they're wearing. Let's remove the MAGA situation out of this, just to not to trigger some people and bring up a lot of high emotions, because, you know, this country is definitely split in half. It might be 60-40, but we'll just say it's 50-50, just for argument's standpoint. So the chances of you serving somebody that is in support of the Republican Party and or Donald Trump, however you want to group them all together, is very high. Okay. Now, the people that are outright supporting it to the point where they're going to wear the hat, right, is probably going to be less. I would say probably about 20% of the 50% are going to wear the hat. But you've served plenty of people that support Donald Trump throughout your tenure at your job. But the simple fact that they're wearing the hat was enough for you to walk away and say, I'm not going to serve these people. Now, here's the issue. McDonald's doesn't give a damn because they just want to make their money. And you heard McDonald's bottom line when you refused to serve a customer that they could have got a quick $15.59 off of them for one single meal, because their prices are extremely high, unlike Taco Bell, which is much cheaper. Although Taco Bell's starting to creep up there in price, but they still got a dollar menu. All right, so besides that, what do y'all think about this woman and the way that she is approaching it? Let's go ahead and break down the video one more time, and let's stop at the relevant points.
What a day, what a week. We had a guy come in today wearing a fucking MAGA hat, and I walked away from the register. And I said,
bad attitude, cussing, bad teeth, very inappropriate for the job site to have all these piercings and earrings. It doesn't really represent the company well. And I would think that that would be against dress code. Although I don't know what the dress code is at McDonald's, but I would assume that they wouldn't want you having a bull nose ring in your face when you're serving customers.
Nope, not waiting on him, not handing him food, not making him food, absolutely not. Yeah, I have a red shirt on, but it's my work shirt and my company's on the side. But other than that, I don't think I really own any red shirts.
So if McDonald's told you that the only way that you could work here is to wear a red McDonald's shirt, and somebody does not like McDonald's, does it give them the same? Does it give them carte blanche to say, oh, you know what? I don't like you because you work at McDonald's and I'm over here on the Wendy's side, or I'm on the Arby's side, or I'm on the Culver side, or I'm on the In-N-Out side, or I'm on the Jack in the Box side. Are we having like wars between restaurants at this point where, you know, if you rocking, if you over there and you on Taco Bell and yo quiero Taco Bell, then we ain't rocking with the McDonald's people? How deep does this go when it comes to this woman? And when she signed up for the job, before she got the job, because she began to become entitled at the job, and subsequently it looks like they fired her, which she doesn't seem happy with, although she's doubling down. Would she have said, you know what, if they said, hey, look, you got to serve every customer, as long as they're a paying customer and they're not doing anything illegal, you must serve them. Do you think she would have still accepted the job at that point? It's very interesting.
It's all dark. But I'm like, no. And honestly, anytime anyone does walk in with a hat like that on, I walk away. I don't care if I get right now.
Okay, so here's the other question. If she walked in, I don't know, I guess the only thing we could really do is like a Kamala Harris or a Joe Biden, or possibly, I guess, maybe an Obama hat or something like that. If she goes to another restaurant and she's wearing that and they say, we're not going to serve you because you are wearing a Joe Biden hat or a Kamala hat or whatever the case is, would she be upset when she is not able to get her food? Because it looks like if this woman doesn't get her food when she asks for it, she's very, very likely to blow that whole joint up or slap the hell out you, because she gonna need her food when she orders it 100%. So does this go the other way? Would she be fine going to another restaurant where she begins to represent politics that possibly another worker doesn't care for there, and then she isn't served? That's a question that's fair. It's absolutely a question that's fair. Would she be trying to file a lawsuit against that company because she believes what she's right?
I don't care. If you have the balls to wear that around, especially with everything that's been going on lately, you're a fucking idiot. And I'm not going to wait on you. It's not going to happen.
Just the simple fact that someone has a political party's hat on that you don't agree with doesn't necessarily make them an idiot. Because if you look at politics, and this isn't me defending MAGA, this isn't me defending Democrats or anything like that, they both do some moronic things. Anybody that would say that Trump is doing a perfect job would be wrong, because even the people that are stern Trump supporters are criticizing him en masse. And I can name multiple people. I'm not going to do it for the sake of this video, but if you really wanted me to, I can name about 5 people immediately that are heavy Republican, heavy Trump, MAGA, at least initially, but now are rolling back and they're more like 60 to 70% on Trump's side. And there's a lot of things that they dislike that he's done up to this point. So, I don't necessarily know if you can relate the two. Now, for me, I think you just do your job. I think that what you signed up for and what you agreed to is something that you should carry out. And we see this a lot of time with people where their word means nothing. You signed up to put on that red button up and to wear that McDonald's visor across your forehead and represent the brand that is McDonald's in the highest light, and to be absolutely, totally inclusive to the customers that want to get the garbage food that is at McDonald's. First off, your ice cream makers are never working. They're always broke, and it's not even real ice cream. It's just soft serve. Your burgers, they don't biodegrade. If you want to get cheap toys, go ahead and buy a Big Mac. Get it with no sauce or anything on it. Just buy a plain Big Mac, just bread, bun, burger, and you can maybe get cheese on there too. And then all you got to do is just let it sit for about 2 weeks. After that, you can give it as a toy to your kid, because it's just going to turn into hard plastic. It's not going to mold. It's not going to begin to dissolve. It's just going to turn into a hard piece of plastic. And you can even use that as a toy for your dog, which I'm pretty sure this woman has one. So, for me, I think this is all nonsense. I think she got fired for one of the most dumbest reasons ever. But when you're working at fast food, you can't really go any lower. So my thing is this: what's she going to do after this? And where's she going to go? If anybody has this woman's information and they got a follow-up, go ahead and put it in the comments below so we can go ahead and do a follow-up to this, and we'll see where she's ended up after this whole debacle. But until then, I'm DotSale, and I'm out. Peace.